Hey guys, Roblox 2025 here, and today I'll be doing a review on the Long Tom or M1 155mm gun. So this retails for around $110 and contains 233 Lego pieces and one custom minifigure. So to give a little history, the Long Tom was a replacement of the GPF 1917, in which it was used during the Second World War and the Korean War, which afterwards it was adopted by a lot of countries. So that's it for its history. Now for the kit itself. So here's the minifigure itself, and like all Brickmania's minifigure, this minifigure features a lot of printing in pretty much everywhere. But what makes this minifigure interesting is that the color of this uniform is actually printed, as you can tell by the darker olive gray, which Lego doesn't have. And the only way you can tell that it's like printed is if you look at the top, which is not really as noticeable. But other than that, very nicely printed minifigure. I never really expect Brickmania to go the mile further to print the entire uniform, which is very impressive. And as for his facial expression, very nice facial expression. He does has a cigarette in his mouth, but that's pretty much it for the main figure. So here is the Long Tom itself, and if you compare it to the Sherman tank, you can tell that it's a lot longer. So with that said, design wise, this is a quite impressive kit, as not only it accurately represents the real model that's based off of, it also incorporates a lot of features, which I will show you right now. So first up, the gun is rugged, meaning that you can go on harsh terrain, and as expected, you can tow it to a truck, which unfortunately I do not have, but I will do a review on it someday if I do have it. So now for its firing position. The most impressive part about this gun is that it has a recoil system, as you can tell from its hitching mode, which is a really nice feature, and I never really expect Brickmania to really add a recoil system, as usually a lot of people who try to make like artillery pieces, they usually skip it. And it is understandable in some cases, as it is very difficult to incorporate it. But I can't believe Brickmania was able to go the mile further and really incorporated it. And it's also very satisfying, as I never really had any issues with the gun. But it also has a breech, which it does has an artillery shell, but I cannot take it off because it would take too long. So the gun in fire position, alright. I mean, it does has a, it does rotate and elevate up and down as expected. But the last feature that I never expect Brickmania to really implement is that when you take off this piece over here, it's quite difficult from this camera angle. The wheels actually disassemble, which I think this is actually in its coastal position. Not really sure. But damn, I can't believe Brickmania was able to add so much features in this gun, which I really do like. But it does have some issues. So when trying to put it back to its towing mode, I do often encounter issues with these pieces, as well as this black piece. Which, although it is annoying, they don't really bother me. But also another issue is that these pieces do tend to like move to the side as when you try to rotate the gun, so mean you cannot really like turn it 360 degrees. But other than that, it's a really nice looking gun, and you gotta appreciate the amount of playability features that Brickmania really implement. So with that said, now for the ratings. Overall, although this kit is a bit on the expensive side, what makes this kit really make up is the amount of playability features it has, because I never really expect Brickmania to go the extra mile and incorporate pretty much everything from the original design that it's based off of, as not only has a working recoil system, it also has the ability to take off these wheels, which is which I was expecting for. And also the minifigure, I never really expect Brickmania to really incorporate a minifigure, as I always think that the minifigure is like kind of like a afterthought because the amount of features this kit has. So with that said, I'll give this kit an A+. So hope you guys like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and that's pretty much it.
Goodbye New York town, goodbye Miss Liberty, your light of freedom will guide us across the sea. Every soldier's dream was bidding goodbye.